Hi, I'm Leggy. Let's play. Pass or fail. Disney.
Hello, YouTube. Good evening. We are back for our third episode.
We're a little stir crazy because there's been some cold
we
weather.
haven't been to school in 6 days. 7 tomorrow.
We've been doing virtual e-learning. It's been fun.
Our next game today is what we call Pass Fail. But I'm going to let Bree kind of describe what we're doing here today because I don't even fully know. So we're going to just go.
So we have 8 categories. We're going to be essentially answering questions that newbies to Disney World would possibly ask. Things that they may try, things that they may do, and we're going to essentially give our personal, do we think that that's a good idea or a bad idea? If it's a good idea, it's a pass. If it's a bad idea, it's a fail. There are 8 categories, and there are 5 options per category. Yes, 5 options per category, and the spinner is going to decide which topic we're going to talk about for today. So there will be future episodes of this, but we're going to just tackle 8 out of the 5 times 8?
40
topics. I'm a history teacher. So here we go. The first topic is planning and prep.
My least favorite part.
Yes, it's my favorite part. So there we go. So the spinner is going to land on pre-scheduling every hour.
Oh, you go first.
I have a different opinion probably than him. He'll probably show like a little screenshot of my notes app on my phone. I do pre-plan every hour, and I think that that's a pass. Now, that comes with a caveat. I pre-plan every hour with the knowledge that it may not go as planned. And so I have those key things that I'm like, this has to get done today, and I want to make sure this happens, but if all these other things don't happen, it's okay. I don't get upset if the plan doesn't go, but I like to have a plan. So some people would say that's a fail, but I personally would say that helps me go in knowing that I'm going to have a magical day.
Yeah, I would say overall probably a fail. I'm like her where there are certain things that we have to do. For instance, like when we go to Magic Kingdom, I have to ride Tron. Like that's like something that I need to do just because I love that ride, or like it's
and
Space
I have
Mountain,
to ride Dumbo.
Or she has to ride Dumbo. But for me, especially, I mean, we're not getting Lightning Lane or Multi-Pass, but like you just have to go where the day takes you, right? Yeah. So like you walk in and like we may want to go get breakfast first, or we may want to go ride Dumbo first because there's a really short line, or we're going to rope drop Peter Pan, or we're going to do Peter Pan first and then go to Dumbo, but then Space Mountain's actually only 5 minutes, so we have to go over there for like we don't mind walking. So I think you have to just take what the day gives you necessarily. And that's what she kind of said. She's okay if it changes a little bit. But to me, when I plan things like a checklist or to-do list, I like want to see them through. So if it were to change a lot, I would be like, no. So I just don't go in with that expectation.
He doesn't see the list. I see the list. So I have an order of operations. And if it goes a little bit out of order, you just copy and paste it into the new location. And I like to check mark.
See, that's so much work for me. It's like, let's just go with what the day. And then at the end of the day, we can recap what we did. And then you can write it down.
You're kind of the passenger princess, though.
Yeah, we'll see.
Why? Are you going to be more bossy this time?
What's your answer?
I think it's a total pass if you're like me with that caveat. But if you're type A, it's okay to go in with a plan. You just got to go in with a plan knowing that the plan may change, and you got to be totally okay with it.
And I'm a fail.
Okay. Moving on to category 2. Category 2 is tickets and park strategy. So, tickets and park strategy. Let's see where it lands us.
Dum dum da. Early entry strategy. Okay, early entry strategy.
I would say that this is a total pass because It's only 30 minutes. We've never done early entry because we've never stayed on property. But I think if out of all of the day, you need to know what you're going to be doing during that 30 minutes. What is the one ride that you're going to try and knock out / what's your second option if you get out and there's still early entry time? So that you're optimizing that time, because it's 30 minutes, which doesn't seem like a lot, but you can actually get a lot done during that 30 minutes. I think you have a strategy for that. If you're not gonna have a strategy for anything else the rest of the day, you should have a strategy for those first 30 minutes.
I would say it's a pass for us, but if you're local and you go to Orlando, it's a fail. Like, you don't need to go to early entry. We're just watching another YouTuber say, like,
for
cast
sure.
members and people that work there and live there and have annual pass, they don't do early entry.
Why would you wake up early?
Unless they're doing a YouTube video or something like that. But like,
yeah.
So for us, that goes like once a year. Yeah, we're gonna optimize our mornings. We don't like getting up early, but for Disney early is different than school early. So we don't mind getting up early for Disney and take advantage of what you can. So
I'm a pass.
Fail. Pass. Pass.
Okay, moving on. Next category is food and dining.
You don't know how to do a drum roll.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Character dining for first timers. See, with first time that we experienced character dining was our last trip, and your brother and his girlfriend treated that for us for Lakeland's birthday. And it was a really awesome experience. We plan on character dining one more time. Not ever. We're gonna do it just once on our next trip. A different character dining location. I feel like you have to go in with expectations. So honestly, I would say for a first timer, I would say it's a fail, because you kind of need to figure out what that would look like. And I think sometimes first timers go in thinking about character dining and not realizing that it's a time suck, and it may take away from their park day, and you may not realize it. We're going to do it. We're going to Magic Kingdom 2 days, and one of those days we plan on starting out with a character dining breakfast at Crystal Palace. But we know that, and so we're going to do 2 Magic Kingdom days so we don't lose the opportunity to do everything we want to do at that park. I think sometimes newbies don't realize how time-consuming character dining can be. Our other experience was rest day. We went to Cape May Cafe, and it didn't take away from a park day.
Yeah, I would say fail. First timers, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I think I'm more doing it now because we have kids. But if it was just Bree and I don't think we would care about character dining.
It definitely depends on who you're going with.
Especially because all the characters at the dining, you can just walk around and see in the parks.
Yeah.
Other couple, like, you can't see Piglet and Tigger in the parks. Other than that, like...
No, you can see Tigger. It's Piglet and
Okay, there are
Eeyore.
some people you can't see in the parks, like special ones like that, but like, it's whatever. So first timers,
I would say it's a fail for first timers also, because most of those characters you can see in the parks. And it's expensive. It's very
expensive.
Okay, moving on. Next category.
If you're gonna do it, be ready to spend a lot of money.
Yeah, be ready. And breakfast is the cheapest time to go out of all of the meals, and that's why we're doing it. So category number 4, rides and attractions.
Something I'll also say about character dining real quick before we move on. I hear that places like Be Our Guest or Royal Table, there are people that go around and you only really get to see like the princesses one time while you're there, and then they just kind of like ignore you the rest of the time. So they have like their walking path that they hit your table and they will not come back to you until your table is somebody else. So it kind of...
Well, Be Our Guest, he doesn't even come to the table. He just walks through and waves.
And that's like a really average dinner for a lot of money. Yeah. And you don't even get to meet the beast. So it's like...
Yeah. I would say Cinderella's Royal Table is a bunch of princesses though. So, okay, next is rides and attractions. Let's see what the spinner lands us on. Can I have it? skip classics or newer
Pass. Move on.
rides?
Just kidding. It depends on what. I'm a pass, but it just depends on what the classic is. I will skip Dumbo and Small World for anything. Anything.
I feel like if you're
But I won't skip Living with the Land.
Yeah. I feel like if you're a new person.
So why can't you do both?
Yeah, that's true. Why can't you do both? But I feel like if you're a new person, there's no nostalgia in the classics. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like this is okay. Ugh, that's kind of crazy for me to say because I'm all about a classic ride and attraction. And I think that there's some things that are like classic Disney, like this was Disney's brainchild, like Walt Disney's brainchild, and you should experience it in order to actually experience Walt Disney. But not everybody is gonna feel like Carousel of Progress was worth their time. They may feel like Tron was. So
I think for us to wrap it up, I think it just depends on what you want to do.
yeah,
Like that's why you don't plan every hour, but you plan the things that you want to get done.
what are those
And if
core
one of
things?
the things that you want to get done, like Bree, she wants to ride Dumbo with Lakeland. Okay, so we'll make time to do that.
Yeah.
And I want to ride Tron, so she'll make time for me to be able to go ride Tron. Like it's just, you can do classics and do a ride. Just what do you want to get done in the park and make it happen. It's not, you don't have to get, we're doing 2 days to get everything done. Magic Kingdom is a 1.5, 2 day park if you want to do everything.
And it's going to be even more once all the new lands
Yeah.
come.
So what are the things you want to get done? Get those done, and then you had a good day.
Yeah.
So-
So what are we?
I'm a pass. You can skip classics for newer rides.
I would say I'm a pass too if you're a newbie, because there's no nostalgia in it.
Characters and shows.
Characters and shows topic. Let's see what we land on.
Skipping nighttime shows.
Skipping nighttime shows.
I think this is just like the last one. I mean,
I-
obviously we would say you should experience them
fail.
at least once.
That's a fail in my brain.
I'm going to say fail.
Yeah.
But again, if the fireworks are something you don't care about, who cares? And the nice
You
thing about the
don't know,
fireworks,
though.
fireworks you can see literally anywhere in the park. So like go ride a ride while you do that. Whatever.
I disagree wholeheartedly. And here's why I disagree. You don't know, newbie, what those experiences are until you experience them. Phantasmic is fantastic. And we're gonna do 2 days in Hollywood Studios, and you better darn tootin' know that we're gonna go see that show twice because they are some of the best things that Disney World can offer. Magic Kingdom, Happily Ever After fireworks show, it's not just fireworks. The
No, it's not,
projections, the music. Don't tell me you don't agree with that.
I'm
You
not
listen to
saying
Happily Ever After in your car.
I'm not saying I agree with it. I say fail. You should not skip them.
Yes.
But at the same time,
Don't
if
skip
you
them.
don't care about it and you want to ride more rides, it's the same as the last one. You care more about Dumbo than you about Tron. You're going to skip Tron to go to Dumbo.
Here's the thing though, this is for newbies. They don't know what they're missing if they don't experience it. So I think that you would
But you do
fail
know if you
Disney.
enjoy musical/live entertainment.
That's true, but I think sometimes you don't know how much live entertainment can impact you until you
We'll
experience
see.
it. So I
It's
think,
to each his own, but we both say fail.
yeah, you fail Disney if you don't watch the nighttime shows, in my opinion. Okay. Disney with kids, spinner topic. Let's go.
Now our ideas could change on this one because we've only done it with one kid.
Yeah.
And now we're about to do it with two.
And she was 2 years old, and now she's going to be turning 4 years old, and that's a whole nother type of toddler. Staying for fireworks. This is kind of along the same vein.
It's not kind of, it is the same vein.
But it's talking about should you do it, whether or not should you do it with kids. Like,
Again,
if they've had a long day,
I can sum this up very quickly. We're both saying pass. You should stay for the fireworks. But there's always a caveat. There's always an outlier. If you're new to Disney and this is your first time, it depends on what you have going on the next day.
and if your
Are you
kids
rope
done.
dropping the next day too? are your kids already tired? Are they hangry? Are they fussy? Are they fighting you? Are they already sleeping? Like, you have to know your own kids. Obviously you do, so make the decision best for your kids and your family. But if you can do it, we say stay for the fireworks. They're cool.
I'll say this, the last time that we went, Lakeland was asleep through the entire Happily Ever After show. And we were not like far away from it. We had real good spots for it. It was very loud. Girl was zonked. It was a very long day. Every other day in the parks, she fell asleep around her normal nap time and she did a stroller nap. Magic Kingdom Day, it was her birthday, her second birthday, and she fought that nap and she did not see the fireworks.
No.
But did we stay for them? Yes, because my hope was that she would wake up. And it was a really cool experience for us, even though she didn't get to experience it. So I say pass. Stay for the fireworks. If you don't, you fail. Okay, next
It's kind of
topic.
interesting we're saying pass because it sounds like we're just pass.
But we're thinking about it from
understand.
teachers. Like, either is that a good idea? Does that pass our, But okay, 2 more topics. Money and souvenirs. Money and souvenirs. Yeah, here.
Ooh.
Letting kids choose souvenirs. We did this once.
Pass, fail.
I say that they should have a limit. Like, if you just are going around willy-nilly and every time you go into a shop, you're like, oh yeah, whatever you want. I think that that's a poor financial decision. But if they know that, like, at the end of the night, when you're in Magic Kingdom and you're going to go into the Emporium and they can pick out something within reason, I say let them.
I think it's fine. Pass. You just have to know your kids.
You need to know your kids and know your limits, your financial limits for that.
And then also, like she said, recommendation: don't get them until the end of the night.
Oh yeah, don't be carrying around that stuff.
You don't want to carry around a balloon or a giant stuffed animal or a sweatshirt that they're never gonna wear, obviously, until the winter, or like you just don't want to do that. So just wait till the end of the night to get it. But
To have
I
it,
don't think there's anything wrong because
Yeah.
I'd rather the kid pick what they want
So they
than me
actually
pick
like it.
something that she doesn't like.
one of her first ever stuffies that was her own. Actually, I think her only ever stuffy that was her own, wasn't something that like I passed down to her, was her Mickey Mouse that she picked out
Yeah.
when she was like 16 months old at our one day at Magic Kingdom. And we have the cutest picture, which you should display right here, of her falling asleep in the car with Mickey just clutched tight. It was the cutest thing in the world. So I would say pass. Let your kids choose the souvenirs, but just know your kids and know your financial
final.
situation. Logistics. Here we go. What's it gonna be?
Totally a Brie thing.
Oh yeah, I love logistics. I mean, the first topic was totally my jam too, planning. Ooh, midday hotel breaks. Should you take them? Should you not? We have a weird opinion
We
about
can't answer
this.
this.
We would say fail until we have.
We can't answer this. We've
I
never
think
done
we
it.
can. No, yes, but we were the proponent up until we planned for this trip, where we would say no, just stay in the park, nap in the park. That's what we did on our last trip, and
We
I
only
don't.
said that because we never stayed on resort.
Yeah, that's true. So now we're gonna be staying
If
on
you're
resort,
staying on resort,
and we know.
I would say pass.
Yeah,
Take a midday hotel break.
yeah,
Especially if you're like us, where we're going to Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios twice.
yeah. You can take the time in the afternoon when it's hot. We're going in summer.
But again, we don't know. Our opinions could change. We could
Yeah.
do it and it would suck.
Yeah, we may hate it the first day that we do it and be like, no.
So we'll see. But as of right now, I think pass when you're on resort. If you're
Yeah.
staying off resort, it's obviously much harder to do.
Yeah.
So fail there. But
I think it also has to do with your kids. If you and yourself, if you know that you need to like take a step away, and there's the 2 places that we, on those 2 busy parks that we would go and spend our afternoons and let Lakeland do the stroller nap and just chill, no longer exist in those 2 parks. They're both being reimagined because those 2 calm areas weren't getting a lot of traffic, and so they decided to reimagine them. So we also
which other one are you talking? I know you're talking about Muppets Courtyard, but what's the other one?
like Tom Sawyer Island and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So that makes it kind of hard, but also
Rest in peace. not really deserve to go, both of them.
Oh, I really like them.
It's another video.
But I would say we have a 3-year-old that if she doesn't take a nap, she is not
She's the worst.
fun to be around. And when she was 2, we weren't having tantrums. I don't know why people say terrible 2s. 2 really wasn't that
3
bad.
majors are way worse.
3 is terrible. And so we are planning midday breaks for this trip because of the 2 days in those 2 big parks, because we just know that we're going to probably have some tantrums if we don't give our 3-year-old a second.
Long story short is we say pass right now, but we don't know. It could change.
Yeah, we may hate
On
it.
resort, yes. Off resort, no.
Okay.
These are 8.
Yeah, all of the 8 topics. This was kind of a quicker video. Like I said, there's lots of other conversations to be had. There were 40 different topics. We just went over 8. So I think this will definitely be a series, and we'll come up with a couple more answers for you. And it would also be fun probably to come back and do this after we go on our trip and we experience some of those things. Maybe make some notes about, hey, we had this opinion, but it totally changed because the age of our child has changed. We now have 2 kids. Our son's going to be 13 months old when we go. He's super chill though, so not sure.
We'll have to see. This was a fun one. More chill, easier to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, like
Hit the
and
notification
subscribe.
bell. Check out when our videos come out every Wednesday. We're going to be doing this up until our vacation in June, and then we're going to take some video and stuff on our vacation, and then maybe continue it afterwards until our next vacation.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We're high school teachers with 2 kids. We don't know what's going to happen.
We don't.
Anyway, thanks for joining us tonight, and yeah, we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.